Alimun means painful and alimun means all knowing. So correct one is alimun, not alimun. Inna Allaha alimun. Assalamu alaikum. What is tajweed? Tajweed means to make something excellent. And in the context of the recitation of the Quran, tajweed means giving every letter its right while reciting the Quran. Remember, the Arabic language is a very sensitive and delicate language. Even the smallest change in the pronunciation can affect the translation a lot. Yes, mispronunciation can affect your Quran as well as your Salat. But sometimes we go through such mispronunciations during the recitation of the Quran that we deserve punishment instead of reward. If we did lahne jali during the recitation, the meaning will be changed and we will deserve adab instead of thawab. In the last, I'll explain what is lahne jali and lahne khafi. Just wait till the end of this video. Before that, I want to say that I have noticed 90% Muslims mispronouncing the letters during the recitation of the Quran. For example, they recite this word like Alhamdu. How they recite? Alhamdu. But actually it is Alhamdu. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. And the translation is, all praises are due to Allah, Lord of all the worlds. But if you recite it like Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, the translation will be, all deactivations are due to Allah, Lord of all the worlds. Alhamdu means all deactivations. And Alhamdu means all praises. So correct one is Alhamdu, not Alhamdu. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. This is the correct pronunciation. And I have heard some people reciting this word like one har. This is not one har. This is one har. Fasalli li rabbika wanhar. And the translation is, so pray for your Lord and offer sacrifice. But if you recite it like fasalli li rabbika wanhar, the translation will be, so pray for your Lord and scold. Wanhar means scold. And wanhar means offer sacrifice. So correct one is wanhar, not wanhar. Fasalli li rabbika wanhar. This is the correct pronunciation. And this is not alimun. This is alimun. Inna Allaha alimun khabir. The translation is, indeed Allah is all-knowing and all-aware. But if you recite it like Inna Allaha alimun khabir, the translation will be, indeed Allah is painful and all-aware. Astaghfirullah. So, alimun means painful and alimun means all-knowing. So correct one is alimun, not alimun. Inna Allaha alimun khabir. This is the correct pronunciation. See how the meanings are changing. Such mispronunciations can take you to the kufr. So avoid these mispronunciations. And this is qul, not kul. This is qul, not kul. Qul huwallahu ahad. Qul huwallahu ahad. The translation is, say He, Allah, is one. But if you recite it like Qul huwallahu ahad, the translation will be eat. Eat, He, Allah, is one. Kul means eat and Qul means say. So correct one is qul, not kul. Qul huwallahu ahad. This is the correct pronunciation. And some people I have heard reciting this word like khul. This is not khul. Khul means supervise. Khul means supervise. And qul means say. So correct one is qul, not khul. Qul huwallahu ahad. This is the correct pronunciation. And this is not allazina. This is alladhina. Alladhina, not allazina. If you find someone teaching this word like allazina, allazina, don't follow that person. This is alladhina. Touch your upper central incisors by your tip of the tongue. Say alladhina. Alladhina. This is the correct pronunciation. So all these mispronunciations are lahne jali. Lahne jali means major and apparent errors. Errors that affect the translation. That errors are called as lahne jali. And reciting the Quran with lahne jali is haram. And lahne khafi means small and hidden errors. Errors that cannot affect the translation. That errors are called as lahne khafi. Reciting the Quran with lahne khafi is not haram. But repeating it again and again, it will be haram like lahne jali. While all the 28 letters of the Arabic language have 28 separate voices, as explained in previous videos. So, during the recitation of the Quran, each letter should be pronounced with its specific articulation point. Watch previous videos to know the articulation points of each letter and avoid lahne jali as well as lahne khafi during the recitation of the Quran and try to improve your tajweed. Ma'as salam.